Doobie 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 doo. What do I do? Who do I see? I need a drink because I'm thirsty. So, let's speak about dating. Naomi, where are you? I'm here.
Hey, oh,
Hiya. I'm
check out
here.
the glasses.
Yeah, I'm
Love
here.
the glasses.
Yeah, I'm
How
here,
you
babe.
doing? You right, Chuck?
I'm alright.
I think I can hear. Okay, that's me.
What's what?
Can you hear the feedback? All right, I'm gonna come out and come back in, and hopefully it'll be better.
You may have to put your headphones in.
I haven't got headphones for this phone.
Okay. Well,
Hey,
I can hear you
Peach.
fine.
You can hear me.
Here we go
There
again.
we go again. Oh Lord, forgive me. Um, hey Tash, can you hear the feedback as well, or is it just me? Let us know if you can hear the feedback. Please, s'il vous plaît. Hey, Rio.
Right, this evening then, welcome people to Sisters Talk About. And this evening, we're talking about dating. So, is there such thing as a bad date? Or is it the experience, or is it the person? So is it the person that is not so good, or is it the actual date itself, what you're doing? Is there such a thing as a bad date? Oh, and
I'll
what is
answer
it?
that actually.
Um,
Or is it like there's an expectation that hasn't been met?
yeah, the question is, yeah, is there such thing as a bad date? Or is it the
Mm.
actual person and not the actual date? Also,
Mm.
is dating dead? Is it done and gone? Do people date anymore? What do people date? Because I know a lot of people go on the online stuff and you chat online, then you meet the person, it's all about lust and I want to get to know your in-betweens.
Mm.
So do people actually date? Like go
Yeah.
out for a while, talk, have a nice conversation, see how it flows before you want to get up
Mm.
into something, boom, 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 boom.
And
Not
asking
them
for
ones.
pictures. That's
And
like
asking
with
for
these,
pictures. Yeah, can I have a
yeah,
picture? Let's
when
just
they can
see you
already
in
see
your
your
pants.
picture on your
Let's get
profile.
Yeah,
Good question.
yeah.
Good question. So would you like to answer that question first? Finona, Lady
Well,
Finona.
so for me, the question I asked is there such thing as a bad date or is it the person? I would say more often than not, the date can turn bad because of that. You said the expectation we have, and that person doesn't match up. So, yeah, the person can just be not what you've expected them to be at all, and just be talking a lot of fluff. Actually, let me take off my glasses. Actually, no, what am I doing? I'm not on my laptop, I'm on my phone. Sorry.
That's what I was just
I'm
like.
moving
Just
my
take off
laptop
your
like
glasses.
doo doo doo
All you need
doo
to do is just.
and I'm thinking, nothing's moving. My glasses are still on my face.
It's the
Okay.
filter, babe. It's the filter.
There we
Hey,
go.
Lucy. Hey,
There
Ashton.
we
Hey,
go. I'm back. I'm
Saran.
back. I'm
Hello,
back.
darlings. How you
So
doing?
yes. So for those who are just joining, the topic is dating. And I was asking the question, is there such thing as a bad date? Or is it that person that you're on that date with that doesn't meet up to your expectation? And
Mm-hmm.
also, is dating dead? But do people date anymore? And if they do,
Yeah.
what do they do? Apart from go for one drink and a one get up in your knock the boots and some things. They buy you one drink, you meet, buy you one drink, and they think that gives them the right to going up on your thing. Like lie you down and up in your knock the boots. No, thanks. One double brandy and ginger ale is not getting you the things. Telling you that
Mm.
it is not getting you the things. It is worth more than a double brandy and a ginger ale. Thanks. Okay. And okay, so I was saying that I've had the experience of the bad. When it comes to bad dating, I would say it would be the person that didn't live up to expectations. So,
Mm.
for example, you could be say, for example, yeah, I met a guy a few years ago in a supermarket. I was just doing my shopping, dooby 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 doo. And then a guy walked by. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm good, thanks. The man was exchanging numbers and stuff, spoke a bit on the phone. I thought, okay, let's go out. We'll go out for some food. Then he got a call, so we had to leave the table.
Okay.
And he was on this phone for the longest time. The longest time. I was like, where is this brother? God. I went out. I was like, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. But I was like, this is something, when you know something is not right. Then he
Mm-hmm.
came back and he's like, yeah. Sat down, carried on eating. Then he went to the toilet, gone for time. Then him come back. And I was like, you know what, right? I am not, because I'm the kind of person, I will go 50-50. I'm cool with going 50-50. But the way you're going on, you're paying for the full thing. I ain't even going in my purse. I am not nothing. I will draw for a mint and then send the wrapper at the end. I am not drawing. So when the bill came, I just sat back and thought, nah. You're going on a bit weird, so you're paying for the full thing. You see, if you
What was the
if you
conversation like when he kept on
the
coming
top,
back and forth?
it was so long ago, but when you can remember how the date was just weird. It was just so weird. When he came back, he was like, oh no, nothing. I can't remember what he said, but what he was saying wasn't making no sense. And I'm the kind of person, I will give you the look. I'll be like, what you said? But you didn't say that before. What you said?
Okay.
Yeah, what he was saying just didn't make any sense.
Is
And
it? Was you asking anything?
I think as well, when he walked out of when he went out of the restaurant, I was thinking,
Mm-hmm.
why are you going out of the restaurant to take the call? Why can't you just take the phone?
Oh.
Yeah, because the phone rang and he was sat there, then he went out. I'm thinking, why can't you take the call just there?
Mm.
That when
You
I
don't
went
want no
out,
one to hear
that
that
when I went,
conversation.
that when I went out to see if he was okay, he kind of looked shook when he seen me because he didn't expect me to be standing there. You see, he was like, "Oh, like
Oh,
like I caught him in a lie."
oh.
Yeah. And then it actually so happens that they say this particular person was on a particular morning talk show with his foolishness. I found out a few months before in some foolishness triangle on the morning chat
What?
show that's no longer on. I was like,
What?
what?
You told me that? What?
Yeah. I was like, who? Yes, someone said to me, yeah, Fee, he was on such and such with one woman chatting about such and such and this. I said, beg your pardon, ma.
Mm.
Lock, take the lock. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that was
don't
the
know.
person. That
Hold
was
on.
the person. Yeah, his girl called, exactly. And the woman, you know when something isn't right, something just wasn't sitting right.
Mm.
It's when
Mm.
I was going, because he was gone for a good couple minutes, and I was like, but I wonder if it's okay. Has he left me here? As a man just didn't and left me? Because I know that's something I probably would have done. You know what I mean? And I was thinking, but if you're going to get your brethren to call you and so you can make a sharp exit, you're not going to be on the phone for so long. You take the call and we go, yeah. Really? Oh my God. You know what? I've got to go. That's how
Yeah,
you do it. You don't
yeah,
take the call and say, bear with me too, and you go outside. You don't.
yeah. And then, yeah, and cross the
And then
road.
you come back.
Mm.
So when that happened, I was like, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Hmm. Hold on, we've got a comment here saying, I think it can be both the person and the choice of date. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think you said you said the last comment saying his girl called. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Welcome, Williams. Welcome, Easy.
Welcome.
Welcome, Lord Rich. Welcome, everyone. Yes, we are talking about dating. And Miss Finona just shared a
One.
dating experience. Yeah, one. But we've got time to share more. But you know what?
Yes.
Speaking on what you just said about what did you just say? About like with his friend calling like to try and exit the date.
Yeah, because
Remember that?
I've done that before. I've done that plenty of times.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay, yeah. But remember that time when start laughing. And Tasha, my
Sorry.
sister Tasha, I'm calling you and my sister Tasha out. There was a specific date that I went on, and I've never, so really and truly, I should listen to my intuition because I was fast going on this date. So for me to ask for you two to be available, if something bad needs to happen for me to exit, and the both of you,
Yeah. We said yes, of course. Yeah.
the both of you said yes. However, when it came down to it, none of you was available. I think Tasha took an afternoon nap and you chose to go shopping at the market. So when I was calling at this specific time, no one was picking up the phone. I asked two people. Not one of you was available. So I'm there like, oh, let me just I'm just going to go to the toilet, right? I'll be back in a second. And I called you both and he must have thought I was taking a doo-doo because I was so long in the toilet. He must have thought, what is this girl doing in this toilet? I'm ringing you both like, yo. And I left voice notes. I left voicemails. I sent you a text. I sent you a WhatsApp.
I got them. I did.
You
See what it was, right? I was busy in the market, and you see when you come across a stall and you see some bling good outfits in there. I was like, yo, this some good tops here, you know. This really good top. Then I was like,
yeah. Tell them
like,
how you got
oh my
the
gosh, oh my Naomi. So I phoned you back, and I was like, oh, sorry, babes, I was But then you're making me laugh so much and talking, and then I got a free top.
Yes, you got a free top. This
The guy at
woman
the
got a
market
free
stall.
top because
Yeah.
I had such a bad date. I needed rescuing. Yes. Oh, Tasha, you can't remember. I remember that. You stay there
I
laughing.
did, because I
I
got a free
remembered
top.
that. I was just like, yo, I've got two sisters. So if one's not available, the other one will be. I'm going on this date for what? I'll be a couple hours.
Apologies. But I did phone you back when I phoned you back.
You called me back to let me know that you got a free top and you was laughing, and I could hear the man in the background laughing as well from the market because you were
I
still
called
there.
you back to say sorry. What's happened on the day? And you was like, nope.
I had
I
to
was like, oh,
say,
sorry.
no,
I was like, what
I
happened?
was so
Been
vexed.
going on. And then because I was going through the rails and I was stopping and I was laughing, and the mom was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah. I said, my cousin, I was meant to answer the phone and I didn't answer the phone. And she went on a date and blah, 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 da, 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 da. And he was laughing and I was laughing. He said, just for you giving me this good experience, you can have that for free. And I thank
No,
you.
you know what? You know
Thank
what
you
he
so
should have
much.
done? He should have given you 2 free tops, one for you and one for me. Why is he giving you a free top when I'm there? I was like, I need you to say something bad happened. You know, like Charlotte in Sex and the City. No, I didn't get that. I had to be like, you know what? I can't do this. I've got to go home. This date is over. I'm really not enjoying myself, and I don't think that it's going to go any further. It's not going to go any further. Yeah.
Well, at least he's
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, at
At
least I was, yeah,
least.
it taught me to be honest in that moment and not like after when I've
Yeah.
left the date. But yeah, in that moment when I needed rescuing, yeah, Donna, no help. No help.
No,
I
seriously,
was
but
looking at
normally
my
I
phone
am,
and
I am
you
help.
know,
I am
because
help.
I called
It
you
was a
both,
Saturday afternoon, man, and I need to go market. I want to go market.
whatever.
And
I think Tasha's
yeah.
giving all the excuses now. Did I have Amari at the time? Baby brain, LOL. You get LOL. I called you both. I called you normal way, WhatsApp, a message, a voice note, a voicemail. I think, Tasha, you got back to me in the evening. Why was it so bad?
So why was it a bad day?
You know
Was it the
what?
person?
You know what?
Was
The
it the
funny
small? Was
thing,
it the small man? Was it the small one? I had to hop off the chair. Sorry. It was a different one. Sorry, let's take it back. Sorry, why was it?
no, because that one was in the evening. I remember that we met in New Cross in the evening. This date, in all honesty, because I was so vexed with you and Tasha for not calling me back, I can't remember why that date was so bad, because all I remember is just being vexed at you two because you didn't get back to me. So easy, I can't answer your question honestly. All I can remember is that I just felt really uncomfortable. I can't remember the guy, or do you know what I mean? Like the whole interaction with the guy and whatever. I just remember just feeling uncomfortable, and I was just like, no, I need to vacate. And one of my sisters, they're gonna call me. So after I left 4 messages, well, the calls, the messages, the voice notes, I was like, had my phone on the side thinking, okay, one of you is gonna call me in the next 10 minutes. 10 minutes went by, no one called. So yeah, I can't answer that question of why the date was so bad, because I was just vexed at both of my sisters. Yeah.
I think there's still a bit of bitterness there. It's been about 6 years.
Move yourself with that stuff. Listen, if there was still bitterness there, I'd be cussing you every day, sis. I would be cussing you both every day. And that's why Tasha has the pleasure of not remembering anything at all. Anything at all. I cussed you. I remember I was cussing you both for weeks. But
Yeah, you were just cussing me, and he was cussing me about actually you did say to the man on the I said, I put you on speaker, Naomi, and he was saying, thank you for making me laugh. And you were cussing him and saying, where's my free top? I need a free top. Yeah. I don't actually know if I've still got that top. I don't think I still have it.
You see, you should have. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't. You better still have that thought. You better still have that thought. But yeah, in terms of you just mentioned a date. What do you say? The small guy. Okay, so I have nothing against people of a certain height, right? I'm just going to
Sorry. Neither do I, babes. Neither do I.
However, there was a date that I went on where, yeah, I would go on several dates from the dating apps. I think I was on, what app was I using at that time? I think it was Bumble. Yeah, I think I was using Bumble or Happen, one of the two. No, not Happen, because Happen is the one when they, like somebody literally just walked past you and you're like, oh, that person was nearby. Let me like them or whatever. So I think this one was Bumble. Yeah, when I was at Love Europe.
Yeah.
Can't remember, I was on Happen.
No, babe.
And I was like, oh, this guy just walked by. This guy just walked by, and he just liked my profile. This guy just walked by and liked my profile. And he's like, what do you mean, what guy walked by? And I was like, they're on Happen. They're in the area.
Oh.
I think it was HAPPN. No, PP-N, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, so that date with that guy, yeah, we arranged to meet up in New Cross, a really nice bar in New Cross. And he lied about his height and the position of his pictures. He looked really like and tall and.
So how high? How tall did he say he was?
Taller than me. I'm 5'6.5".
So what he said is what, 5'7"? They like you to put in the half. I don't really understand the half. Okay. So what did he say he was 5'7"?
I appreciate the half. I remember how tall he says that he was, but he made out that he was taller than me. And there was me, I was a lady and I turned up early. I was on time. I was like, I'm going to make sure that today I'm going to, make my make effort and turn up on time and not be late and all of that. He ended up being a little bit late, which was cool. But then when he was walking in the bar, I was like, I recognize the face, but I don't recognize the body.
Sorry. But you wouldn't see the body. What do you mean you didn't recognize the body? You hadn't seen him naked?
No, but I mean, in terms of, it was the face, but on a very small body.
Okay.
And I was like, because I have dated somebody many, many, many years ago who was slightly smaller. Well, actually, no, it was when I was in heels. He was smaller than me, right? So I was like,
heels this night? Were you wearing heels this particular
I wasn't.
day?
They were really small heels. They were like little kitten heels I was wearing on that day.
Okay.
I wasn't wearing 3" or 4" or anything like that. Easy to put 5'2". You know what? It could have possibly been. And yes, Sherelle, oh dear. Right, so. So I saw the face coming towards me smiling, and I was just like, because he was a really good looking guy. And I remember the smile and everything. I was like, oh, hey. And I was just like, why do people do this? Because if we're arranging to meet, I am going to see you, right? I'm going to see you. It's not like we're going to be pen pals. I am going to see you. But it was because the only table that was available when I turned up was the high tables, right? So I had to sit on one of those high stools. And it was when, again, I've got nothing against anyone of a particular height, right? Disclaimer. But it was when he got on the seat, he had to hop to get onto the seat. Hold on, hop, and then jump up. And it was that got me. I was just like, no, brethren, because then I'm already curvy. Do you know what I mean? I'm really curvy. And then being tall, I'll look like his mama or something. I was just like, No, I can't. It was a really so that's for me. I knew from then it was no. I can't have me holding on, hopping, and then having to jump on the seat. It was too much. And I did once, I was looking at other tables, like, because maybe it would be a little bit more comfortable if we were to sit at a lower table, but because the bar was so busy, there was no other tables or areas available. So we had to stay on the high chairs. And then at the end of the date, like the date itself went really well, like great conversation. But there was no chemistry. There wasn't no
Okay.
chemistry. It was like two old friends meeting up, really. Do you know what I mean? Like he was a cool guy, but there was no chemistry. And I think even from having to hop, he looked uncomfortable when he had to jump on the seat as well. He did look uncomfortable. And I didn't laugh. I did not laugh because I'm not that type of person. But he did look uncomfortable. But yeah, like there was no chemistry. You know, we talked about our careers, ourselves, what we do, and all of that. But yeah, it wasn't going anywhere. And then he had to hop off, like hold on and hop off the seat at the end.
Did you help him down off the seat?
I wanted to. I hope nobody comes for me after this because
He might be watching. Oh Lord Jesus.
I did 6.5. Like, and I have to add in that half because I really wanted to be 5'7", and I didn't grow that extra half. Because back in the day when I used to model, and they was like, oh, when you get to 5'7", then you can do da-da-da. And I never got to 5'7", so that's why I hold on to that half because it matters. The half matters.
There's a comment here that says they make you like them and hope that you'll see past the height or anything not quite right. And someone
Yeah.
said, little people need love too. Or someone Lord Rich said, how much inch difference we talking? Well, there's only a couple inches in there. He was 5'2". What? He was up to your cheek?
He was up to about there.
He's up to your lips. Oh, that's a good height. It's up to your mouth.
No, that's his forehead. That means, look, I would be his mama kissing his forehead.
Oh.
His big mama kissing his forehead. No. No. No.
But then I'm sure if he wore the Prince and the Prince shoes with the heels, it'd be all right. It.
Yeah, if he came with platforms, but it just wasn't going to work.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, I have nothing against people who are smaller than me. However, I do I don't mind somebody like the same. Yeah, I've been on dates with people like the same height as me.
Mm.
However, want someone that looks strong enough to, do you know what I mean? So maybe
Strong enough
that's
to work.
pardon?
You said strong enough to work.
Pick me up.
Pick you up and do what?
Pick me up.
For what? All right, for what? What are they picking you up for? It's a date. Why are they picking you up on the date, Naomi?
Well, why wouldn't they want to pick me up on a date? Like on the second date or third date? Might be like, oh, we're having so much fun. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just asking.
But what?
Well, I didn't say that. I'm just asking.
It's not about your face.
You said you need them to be strong. So okay.
Yeah, like I don't want to be like massively bigger than the guy that I'm dating. Do you know what I mean?
So you want him to be like meaty. You don't want no scrawny looking maga man. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like I don't mind like a slim guy. A slim guy is cool, but to be slim and then come up to my chin, like because I'm a person. I'm a person as well, like, I like to play fight and tussle and all of that. So if I was to do that, I'd be like, I'm going to hurt you.
Sorry. Oh well, never mind. Short man, but I won't call him short man. I'll say height. Some height impaired. He was height impaired. It wasn't his fault. He was height impaired.
No,
Yeah.
in all honesty, do you know what I mean? It's probably dated somebody now and they could be taller than him. Who knows? But Easy just says wear flats. You know, there are dates that I go on and I'll wear, depending on what we're doing or where we're going, I'll wear flats, and sometimes I'll wear trainers. I'm not always in heels. I'm not someone that's always in heels, but going to the bar, I was like, you know, I wore my smallest heels. I wore my smallest heels, so I would have been what, like 5'8" or 5'7.5", because there was only like an inch. But yeah, so we can move on from that story.
That was just funny every time Sarah says. Okay, Miss Yvonne, yeah, for those just joining, we're talking about dating and we're asking, is there such thing as a bad date? In other words, so is it the actual person you're on the date with that's bad, that makes the whole experience bad? And also, what's happened with dating? Do people still date? Because like I was saying, with all this, even like pre-lockdown, with people dating, because I know you've had these dating websites that people go on, you swipe left, you swipe right, or you be chatting for a few weeks, then you meet the person, then them feel said the one drink, and them can go up in your something and knock your boots and them things there and spin you upside down like a cartwheel. No! Like I said, no. No. The word Kavasi and ginger ale is not giving you enough cartwheel experience, my dear. That is not going to work. Ready to, you want to come in, Yvonne? You want to come in?
Hello, we've got 2 comments here. Then Lord Rich says, regarding to me saying about picking up, thinking ahead to the wedding night, being carried over the threshold, smart, LOL. Yes. See, someone that can pick me up over the threshold. Like, come on, we're going to get married.
So you know to add Yvonne, do I just add her and she'll come in and you'll still be here? Is that how it goes?
And then what did Shaw say? Oh, you're too funny, I'm sure. Ooh. I'm sure, and I really can't date anybody shorter than me. See, I'm not the only one. Is Yvonne coming in? Hey, Missy. Oh, you got your wine. You got your wine ready. Welcome.
Yes, one about dating.
Right, okay.
I can't hear you. There's feedback.
Yeah. That's all right. Now.
Hang on.
No, there's still feedback.
There's still feedback, like a chick, 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 like a chip, 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 like a bird.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear you now.
Still getting feedback though, isn't it?
Have you got your phone on or a laptop or something?
Oh.
Yeah. No. Technology is my dear.
There's something on feedback from somewhere. Let me go look on the TV.
Anybody else that would like to join us also to share your story?
Yeah.
You are very much welcome.
Yeah, what do we think? So do we think dating is... Yeah, do people still date? What do people think of dating? Do we think still think it's worth it?
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
I do.
Oh. Yeah, there's still feedback. There's like, it sounds like jingle bells. They're just like...
What?
Cyan. I don't know where it's coming from, you know. God knows I don't know where it's coming from. All right. So push me out. I'll be back in again.
Right,
Okay.
then.
Then I,
Just exit out. Press the X and come out.
Yeah, give me complication. Okay.
Just leave the thing.
hey,
I love my
Adrian, hey,
sisters.
Michaela, thank you for joining us. Tonight on Sisters Talk About, we are talking about dating. And is there such thing as a bad date? Is it the date, like what's it called? Like, is the actual date that's bad, or is it the person?
Mm.
Is it the person that you're going on a date with that's making it a bad date? Or is it that actually, no, this date, it was a really, really bad idea? In all honesty, I think it would come down to the person,
Yeah.
because you can like, you know, I've been on some really simple dates where it's literally you just walking around the park and just talking. But because it's with a cool person, then it makes it interesting because you've got loads to talk about, right?
Yeah.
But if it was to go with someone that's just like socially awkward and can't hold a conversation or whatever, then it's just like, okay, that's what would make the date bad.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what? Speaking of park date, I can remember there was a date that I went on, and it was before, I think it was just before, the day before we went to Carnival or something like that. And the guy, Dave was mad cool. Like, literally went to the park, we met up. I think we were just both drinking water, and we was just talking for so long. And I was like, this guy is really nice. Like, wow, I'm so surprised. Do you know what I mean? Like, really surprised and everything. And then it was, I think we was meeting up to go to that was it. We was meeting up to go to a bar in Shoreditch, and he tried to call me, and I didn't pick up the phone because we was in the bar, because we was dancing. And the next minute I had like loads of different missed calls and messages saying, oh, I knew you had a boyfriend, da 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 da. And then like I had voice notes cussing me and all of that.
That's
Yeah, can't you remember? And I was just like, beg your pardon. And then, then the next day he was like, apologise. And I was like, no, you need to apologise to you. Keep that to yourself and go and get yourself checked out, because that is a red flag.
He gave you the red flag before you even met the red flag. He you know what, so the spirit's good enough. He showed you his real colours.
Yeah, he cussed me out because I didn't pick up the phone. And I was just like, I'm sure I told you that I was going out with my cousin. And he was like, oh yeah, you're going Carnival as well. And I was just like, you know what, dude? Like, we went on one date and you didn't even buy me a drink. We was both drinking water.
Oh.
Yeah, we was both drinking water. We didn't go we didn't go for food, we didn't go for drinks, we walked in the park. And you're telling me, like, by that evening, like, even though we got on really well, like, you're claim, even if I was this woman, if I didn't pick up the phone, he went from 0 to 1,000. And I was just like, imagine if I was actually his woman, that would be me getting a clean slap in my face or something like that.
Domestic violence straight away.
Wow, okay, we've got some.
So Yvonne, welcome Miss Yvonne Joseph singing. Me forget your name. Me forget the Insta name. Miss Yvonne Joseph numbers. So you're joining us. What's going on, babe? What's going on? Do you have any stories to tell? Dating stories?
Oh God, dating stories. Jesus, Johnny, you know my life
bad
already.
Dates?
I
Do you think dating is dead?
I remember going on a dating site. It's before all this Plenty of Fish came out. I can't remember what it's called. It's one of the dodgy ones.
Yeah, we went on them hard. 20 years ago, I was on dating sites.
Yeah,
hard.
it was around. Well, I think it was around 20 years at least. least. And I met him. We started talking online, video talking, had kids and blah blah. And then he said he's going to come and pick me up. He's come from Milton Keynes. So he's going to pick me up. But said, yeah, he's used to be a rugby player. Fine. So obviously, after neutral place, meet my dad. Everybody's going to be there. Big mistake. You know my dad already. God bless his soul. So I'm waiting there, and he comes along in his little mini car. This guy is built like a brick house in his car. I don't know how, a little mini. And I said, how the hell am I going to fit in there? So he come now and said, he comes to the door, knocks on the door, Dad answers the door, then the acting and blinding came out, and he said, what the hell are you going to do with this, Amalia? The man big like, so it's like, oh, Dad, is too much. So we went for a meal. Just sitting down having a meal, it's just like, something went right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he took me out, went for the meal and a drink and that, and he said, oh, so you pay for the meal. But me, when I go out, I go the cheapest of cheap. I'm not going to say I have lobster or like that. I'll just go for the basic, something, what's on the menu, set out. That's how I stay. Because I don't know how this man pockets deal. So, you know what I mean? I don't want to go overboard and at the end of the day, the bill comes to 50-50. Yo, you took me out. Where did 50 come from? So I always get basic. So I know money in my pocket to make peer if things go belly up. So went to basics, blah, blah. And then we had a few drinks and we started talking, communicating and talking. And said, well, I'm going to go home back to where it's coming from, even though it looks like he was trying to edge through the door. And it's like, I got him. And then as soon as he left, I felt like, nah, it wasn't. Red flag straight away. Something about it wasn't comfortable. It wasn't comfortable at all. You'll know. So I don't do dating sites.
Was it anything in particular that you can remember that you that you was going red flag? No. Was it anything?
Oh yeah, red flag was. Let me know. Come on, Yvonne. Let me know a bit about you. Well, anyway, about me and my daughter, yeah. Okay, let's talk about you then. Right. Okay, yeah. So I came to England. Yeah, did you? Anyway, you with me. I went to America. Blah. It's like, hold on, you don't even know my middle name. This man was talking all about himself, and I thought, nah, it's not happening. It's not happening. Yeah, red flag straight away. Red flag straight away. And then I realised with the conversation we had when we was talking online, it's always about him.
Oh, okay.
So he wasn't asking you any questions. Okay.
It's all about him.
It's all about him, man. So I thought, nah, red flag right there. And he just confirmed it when he came down, had a meal, had a few drinks, him go up. It's all about him. Seriously. I knew his birthday, where he lives, blah, blah, blah. Me, I don't even know my middle name. So I was like, nah, it's not happening.
Wow, just chatting about himself.
Yeah, it's all about him. What about me?
All about me. All about me. It's all about me.
Exactly. So yeah, that's my disaster. Yeah.
And how did you let him know, or did you not let him know?
Oh, that's easy. Ring me. I lost my number. Lost my number. Don't ring me. Lost my number. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. That's what it goes. So no, don't do online dating. It's just, some people will work for them, but I would. For me, no.
I think I went through a stage of going on a lot of online dates, you know, and then I just got bored. So I was just like, okay, I have enough stories now. I have enough dating stories. And yeah, I just got bored of swiping left, swiping right. I'm not saying I wouldn't go on there again. But I would rather meeting someone like just the old school way in person.
Yeah, I think it's more old school, face to face. Yeah, definitely old school. Definitely old school. Definitely old school. I want to be anything from there. Let's meet, have a drink, have a talk, meet again, then yeah. But no.
But the thing is, like with saying with old, like the thing is with that, with saying like I would rather meet someone the old school way, like oh, like see someone and you both like each other, it's not like that. Do you know what I mean? Especially not now with the whole social distancing and lockdown.
Yeah.
So it's
So like
not saying
social
I
distance,
haven't seen
lockdown, brilliant.
anyone, but like when
Trust me,
I'm yeah.
you can go out there and somebody will give you a clock and you clock them and it's like the connection's there. So even if it's social
Mhm.
distancing, there's something out there. You know what I mean, I don't, I wouldn't say don't do online dating. It's not for everyone.
Mm.
But it's not for
Mm.
me. No, I
Yeah,
want to see.
I did the online dating way back when your computer had the big back at the back. There was no flat screen computer. It was when the big CR, the computer was heavy like 10 ton of bricks.
Ooh,
That's when I did the online dating, and it was like
right.
a full-time job. I'd
It
come
was.
home from work, I would have my dinner, then I'd log on to. But when I did, I made sure I went onto sites where it was free because I wasn't paying. I was
Oh,
not paying my
yeah.
money to
No, no,
nobody, so I did
no.
free subscription,
Mm. Yeah, exactly. I'm not no
and
paying
there
for
was
what?
no swipe left, swipe right. There's no swiping
You
thing because it wasn't on your
just
phone.
get what you get.
You had to physically sit down at the PC and type your
Exactly.
things, do your profile, type, do the typing and the thing, and yeah, your name. It took up so much time.
Yeah, but now
Exactly.
because we've always got our phones, you know what I mean? Like we're always accessible and we can just do everything on our phones. Hold
Yeah.
on. We've got some comments here. Okay, hey Michaela. So Michaela agreed with me when I said it's a bit of both. She says it's a bit of both, but mainly the person I feel.
Mhm.
Sherelle says, I agree with you. So when I said about yeah, it's the person, and then that can make like the date bad if the person basically
Yeah.
got their personality. Oh, Tasha says that what happened to me with the guy like with the constant calling and claiming and calling me out because I didn't pick up one phone call. Oh, that happened to her the other day. Yes, yes,
Did it,
yes,
Tasha? You need to
yes.
pray tell, pray tell, pray tell.
You need
Pray
to tag along.
tell.
Ralph says, I prefer old school because if you can't hold a conversation or no connection, then we don't need to waste time. So true.
It's so true.
Michaela says, agree, old school, easy. Whoop. How you know what look like with
With their mask on. It's true because all you're seeing now is
their mask
here.
on.
You're seeing
Yeah.
here, you're seeing this. So all
Remember,
here, the person might not have any teeth.
no,
They might not have no teeth. They might
yo,
look like Mr. Fraser from
can you
there
remember
down. They
last
might look like Mr. Fraser.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, with that, because some people have many people out there with some beautiful eyes. However, right, okay.
Yeah,
So remember last year when I said I went to, where was it? I went to Aldi and then this man approached me. He like,
yes.
yeah, this man approached me. So yeah, all of you who are listening in didn't hear, wouldn't know the story. So I went to Aldi to go and do my weekly food shop. And
There
I
are
was in
other
the
food shops out there available. We're not promoting all that.
Yeah, we're not promoting, but yeah, yes, I was in the vegetable and fruit aisle, getting my fresh fruit and veg, and yeah, this guy, one man, approached me, and he was like, "Oh, hi," and I could tell from when we was queuing up because this is when like last summer when we was queuing, had to queue, and I could tell that like when we was in the queue, he kept on staring at me. But I just ignored because I was just like, okay, like, I don't, yeah, it's like, okay, staring, but, you know, I'm just going to focus on the queue. Anyway, in the veg aisle, and then, yeah, he came over and he was like, oh, hi, would love to speak to you. And he had really good manners and all of that. And I was like, okay, well, I'm here, like, let's talk. Like, and he asked me my name, asked him his name. And he's like, oh, I'd really like to, you know, get to know you and to take you out. And then I had a bit of a laugh because I'm like, well, we're full in lockdown. Where are you taking me out? Because everything's closed.
Mhm.
And then I was like, oh, before I answer your question, can you take off your mask? And he was just like, huh? And I was like, yeah, I want to see your face. I want to know
Well, it's
who.
not easy to tan bad.
Exactly, right?
Exactly.
So, and I was just like, no, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing the pretty eyes and that's it. And he was tall, right? So
Yeah.
anyway. And then he was a bit taken back because I asked him to take off the mask. And I was like, yeah, please, I want to see your face. Like, who am I talking to? Like, give me your name, but I don't know who you... He took off the mask and it was someone's grandpapa. Like, he...
Well, to the man, dental plan. Take out the mask of your granddad. Where's the guy with his bright sense? What's your dental plan? You got one teeth?
He could have been my grandpapa. I was just like, you know what?
Out of order, you know.
Thank you, but no. Where this can't happen. I was like, oh, thank you for the compliments, but no. This, and he was like, oh, and then started to put back on the mask, and I was like, yeah, this isn't. And I was like, I hope you have a lovely day. Take care. And I walked the other way. And then, like, the next 3 aisles I went to, he was there, like, pretending to take up some juice or whatever. And it's like, oh, I bump into you again. I was like,
You follow him, man. So stop.
he was following me. It was to the point when he was rushing to get to the counter, like the tills, to pay when I was paying. And he's like, oh, so,
Someone just asked to join.
someone just asked to join.
Yeah, requested, so I've let them in. They should be coming in soon. Natalie. Okay.
I can't see your face. Oh my God, it's
It's Natalie!
Natalie, which Natalie? I can't see her.
Natalie, London Natalie! Where's she gone?
Oh,
Why does this remind me of when we went to where would you be?
Oh my gosh.
Bob's, when we went to Bob's. And that's Natalie's in and out of the thing. Oh, she's frozen.
this,
Where you going?
Oh, she's gone. She didn't realize it was like Natalie. You're too much joke. That's it, Natalie. Black people. This is Instagram Lives. If you're going to request to join, I'm going to accept it and you're going to join us up in the thing. You're going to be live on the thing. So make sure you're ready. Just always be prepared because you never know when you're going to get called up to join the things. Intersect.
Oh, hey Ed, hey Stefan, hey Auntie Ivy.
So
Yeah,
do we
you're laughing at my story. Yeah, so we took off the mask and I said no.
Because I know we can't. All three of us are kind of agree that we prefer what we call old school. But I don't call it old school. I just call it dating, meeting a person, meeting a person. Yeah, it's not old school. It's just how you meet someone. Else. So do we feel though, that being said, that the actual dating experience is fading away?
it is.
I feel like it is because and this was one of the things that did really start to annoy me with the dating apps. Like, to be on a dating app, you have a profile, just like on, Instagram, you can see my profile picture. But then the guys are asking for pictures. What are you asking for pictures for? And it's sexual pictures. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, exactly. Face to face, let me face to face talk environment. You know, let me see what it's like. Let me see dental plan with you. Nobody has to, man. Come on, man. Come on now. Look, I remember a story of you meeting a guy before I was somebody else because they have their glasses on. And I'm not calling their names, turning to one side. Oh, you're alright. It's like, you know, alright. I met you last night. It's like, hey, you met me last night. No, you met me last night. You sure? Yeah, yeah, I met you last night. Yeah, your glasses. Oh, no, it's not me, love. You need to do this on me. I'd
What?
rather see you face to face. Yeah, take
Huh? What's that? What? What say?
Yeah,
What say? What? What say? What? Well, what it was, right?
you're on the tell
I
stories.
think I know this story. Why are people budding me up? Why are you two budding me up with stories like stories that involve me?
Oh, no.
Well, what it was, you see, is I was out
I don't
one
know this story.
evening. I was out one evening with my good sister friend. We was out, and I had on my glasses, and I was in one club, and I was chatting to one guy, talking about me drinks, blah 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 blah, whatever. Even though I had glasses on, it was very dark in this place. The guy was nice as everything. It was cool. Then it must have been like the next day or a few days later. We're walking down the high road, me, and then I was with Yvonne here. I was with Yvonne here. Yeah. And this guy came up to her, and I was like, I don't recognize that. So I just left her talking to this man. And he thought I was Yvonne.
I give me grief, you know.
He thought I was Yvonne. Because we both had our hearing extension, he thought I was Yvonne. So he's chatting. I left him because I was like, who is that man with the cast eye? Who's that? So I left her talking to this dude. I didn't recognize him because when I met him, it was dark in the club. It was dark. And then all I heard him say was, no. He said, oh yeah, we spoke the other night. She goes, no, we couldn't have because I only landed here yesterday because it's in Jamaica at the time. She goes, no, I only came here yesterday. So no, it wasn't me. I would know it wasn't me. Was I wearing glasses? Yeah, well, it wasn't me. Oh, wait, it wasn't me. Fiona! I just heard it shouting my name. Fiona! I was like, yeah, me soon come.
Well, Fiona got her bar and said,
She's like, Fiona. She's like, Fiona, who's that? I was like, oh, I don't know. He looks rather different in the nighttime.
Grief. I said, no, it's not me.
Because he was so adamant if one was me and she was cheating. Yeah, I ran away.
I'll bet I have to convince the guys not me, it was Fiona. I arrived yesterday. Fiona's been here nearly a week. Nearly to speak. Adamant, you know. It's like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, I do prefer in the day, not nighttime. In the day, because what it look like.
Yeah, so for me in the day. It's always the best for me in the day.
Yeah. No, it's true. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Hold on, we have a comment
someone just
here.
said, would be nice to know what the men. Yeah, so any guys that are on here, what do the men, honey, think about the online dating thing?
Yeah, let us know. Would you like to join us and speak your truth?
Yeah, what do men think about online dating? Is it easier for you guys? Is it easier for men to do the online dating?
Who's brave enough to join us? Come on now.
Yeah, because I'm under the. Then again, I need video. Me good. Me all right.
Yeah, we'll be getting back to you in a sec, love. We'll be getting back to you in a sec.
Look, you two have already aired me out with your stories, so
I'm done. Everybody else has, so it's all right. It's all right. Sharing is caring. Any of the fellas that are on the live, if you don't mind sharing your experience, your views, please let us know.
Yes, man. Just let us know what you think, or even just put it in the comments. What do the men think?
Yeah. Just put it in the comments. But in all honesty, when it comes, for dating, I know people that through this lockdown have still been going on dates, you know? So I don't think that dating is dead or that it's going out. It's just, it's the expectancy of certain people and their behaviors on the dating apps. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like for me, of, you know, asking for pictures or not being able to hold a conversation. Like my thumbs get tired after typing for so
Yeah.
long. So, and then when you, at the end of the day, when you are on these dating apps, you can talk to various people. So if you're talking to various people and it's just like type, 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 I get bored after a bit and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
then my thumbs are tired. Let's
Thumbs are
talk and
tired. Yeah.
actually hold a conversation. And then from that conversation, then we can be
Yeah.
like, oh, you know, like
Mm.
enjoying like the texting and the way that the communication's going, and then have a conversation, and then we can go from there if we're actually going to meet up.
Some people love texting and having a conversation, and when they finally meet, they've got nothing to say. But when they go home and start texting each other, the communication's great. When they go face to
Yeah,
face, it's like,
Yeah, hiding behind the phone.
yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
But then there are men and women like that. You know,
Mm.
there are men and women that are a lot more comfortable with texting. Like they're not like I am a talker. I love
Oh, yeah.
to talk, you know, so I want someone that is able to talk also, you know, and have a lot to say and whatever. But yeah, like we are in a new age of typers, you know, that people just love
Yeah.
to type and
Type and put all the expressions down and everything, and when it comes face
yeah.
to face, it's a whole different
And then
story.
even like the next thing
Because
from
of the
that
column.
is, yeah, like the next, like typing, like they want to talk, but they only want to talk via voice note.
Yeah, voice long as me ask, blah blah blah. When you meet them, it's like, "Hi, you alright?" Yeah. It's like, "Well, on. I want to see your
And I'm
voice
like,
note."
and I don't mind voice notes, but if you're unable to talk to me in real time, in real life, like we're talking now, like you're able to respond, I'm able to listen, I'm able to respond, you're able to listen. So the art of communication for me, I guess, is why I got really like that, and the expectation of photos. You know, oh, send me a pic.
I don't do pics. I don't do pics at all. No.
Yeah, those two things put me off online dating. You know.
Exactly.
I mean, we have some comments here.
Serenity.
Some men type. Oh, it keeps on disappearing. Some men type a lot, and then when it actually comes down to the phone call, it's pants. Yep. David says online dating isn't good for men. It makes us lazy and less courageous.
Thank you very much, David.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, like you were saying there, is people hide behind the phone and they're texting. To me is, and my thought on that is, if you cannot hold a conversation with me face to face, how are we gonna have a relationship? That ain't gonna, because what you're gonna be sat there, I'm gonna be sat here, I'm gonna text on the phone each other. You need to be able to have that communication. Otherwise, there's no point. There is no point. You have to be able to communicate and speak to that person face to face.
But the other question is, how can we find an old school relationship? Where are we going to find them? In the pub? Nope. In a club? Nope. Where are we going to find them?
I don't think it's down to the actual place.
Yeah, I don't think it's down to the place. It's the person and you being open and ready for that relationship. I think when you're open and you're ready, then it will come to you. That's been my experience. I'm talking from my experience.
Yeah, I don't think it's down to the place.
Ready and comfortable within myself, then it's something that's come to me.
Yeah.
Point taken, yeah.
It's like if I class myself as a decent person, right? So if I go to a club and I've met someone, I'm a decent person. That means that there must be other decent people. Do you know what I mean? In the club as well. So back in the day when people were like, oh, don't meet someone in a bar or don't meet someone in a club, I'm not going to lie and say that I didn't have that view. It's not like my ideal place to meet someone. However, I wouldn't totally say no, because we're all dressed to impress. So you see a good looking guy in the club.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, you know, I wasn't going to say, oh no, I can't take your number because we're in a club. Like, we're all out and you're going to meet people and see people. So, yeah. So it comes down to communication. And communication is key. But then going back to what you were saying, Fee, not so long ago, about how we're going to communicate, like, to have a relationship. That is, are we there already on the wrong, do you know what I mean, on different paths? Because, you know, like, again, like when we're communicating, we may be saying, you know, like, what are you open to? You know, so you're open to a relationship. They may not be thinking about, like, they have to talk because they don't want a relationship. They just want the physical. And if they just want the physical, they just want to hit it and go.
Yep.
You know, so they don't believe that they have to talk.
Yep.
You know, and that does happen where there's hardly any communication and it's like they hit it and go. So I don't know. I
think we would know. Well, I think we would know actually talking to them whether it's going to be a hit or go or relationship you're looking for. You would know. It's up to you to accept, say, guess what, it's going to be a hit or go, or guess what, we're going to work on it. I don't know. It's a hard one.
I think you need more than that initial conversation. I think from the first meetup and that conversation, you will know if you want to see them again. Simple facts.
Oh yeah.
Within the first 5 minutes, you're gonna know. Within those first 5 minutes, you know, and that conversation, you're already in your head. Okay, they seem cool, and then you keep. Otherwise, you're like, yeah, you know what? I told my friend to call me at this time, you know. So when I call them, yeah, they make sure them call me at this time, you know. Hold on, my friend. Yeah, really? No, stop it. No, serious. No, oh my, no, I'm coming. Yeah, give me like, I'm in. Okay, right, give me 30 minutes. Date's done. I'm gone.
I've got some comments
I've
here.
used that so many times. Really, Miss John Brown? No, you know what? I've got to go. Bye. Yeah, I gotta go. Bye. Yeah.
Right. Easy saying here, yeah, up to the person. Facts. The art of communication is dead. If you put everything on social media, what's there to talk about? That's true. And then Sherelle says here, instant block and delete if we're not on the same page. The questions will determine what it will be. Actions speak louder than words. It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true. But not everybody says what they expect, what they really mean, what they're really after in the first date or the first time speaking to them as well. You know, you meet, and I'm going to say, I've met people where I've met their representative, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
I've
Not
met
there, okay.
Yeah, I've met their representative, and then it's after giving all the, you know, the good talk, and we're saying bye, and then they're trying to come on to me, and I'm like, no. What I said is the truth. Like, this is not what I'm on, you know, or this is what I want. I'm talking about what it is that I want. But then, well, you know, like, yeah, you look good, and, you know, thought that we could, like,
you know. Yeah.
So, and it's just like, okay, yeah, I look good, of course. I'm not going to come out and look my worst, but that doesn't mean that you're going to get something. Do you know what I mean? Or that, at what part did I give the impression that it's going to go past this? Like, if you really want to see me, we'll meet up again, you know, but it's like, I didn't look good for you to take me home. And it's like, oh yeah, but we was flirting. But it's just like, okay then, but flirting is not consent. Flirting because we're on a date. Of course we're going to, if I don't flirt with you or let you know that I find you attractive, how would you know that I want to meet up with you again? Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean? So it's yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting of when you're meeting people and you're meeting the representative. And I'm not going to say my representative wasn't there, because it is about, you know, showing your best self. But at the same time, there's my representative is my real self. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Very true. I don't have the energy to be pretending.
You know what?
It's too much. I really don't know how people can do
I've
it.
got time.
Like someone said, was it easy? Someone put on there that people put a lot of stuff on social media, and sometimes what I find what people put on social media isn't really them.
No, God, no.
Like you said, it's they represent. It's not really them.
It's who they want you to believe that they are.
Is them not tired of keeping up that pretense? Because when people meet you in a person, you have to remember them things where you put up, you know. Them have to remember them things. I'm a person, my memory is not so good, so I'm not going to remember the things we put up
If
yesterday.
you start lying about yourself, remember your lies when you go on.
Remember the lie where you say, you know, remember what you put up there. All right, then.
Remember,
I
you
don't
know.
have time to be pretending. I always say to people, this is me. This is me. What I say is me. What you see is what you get, me. They will say on rent on face day, on the first date. I'll be like, because mine will say, oh, yeah, can I take you out? So let me tell you something. First of all, you better come with no Nando's thing, because women don't go Nando's. I ain't going, and I always say, don't come with your Nando's. We're not going Nando's. We'll go restaurant. If you want to take me up, we'll go restaurant. All right, the two rank. Yes, I know, but me I tell you from now, me I go restaurant, not no little itty bitty takeout, eat up. I'm going, you taking me to a restaurant. Okay, right. And then if they want to take back to a restaurant after that, it's all good at it. Then we can talk.
If you Nando's after that, yeah, we settled in, mate. But first impression, restaurant. What order of our menu? I don't know why I'm struggle to pronounce the name.
Someone has asked.
We are talking about dating and
yes.
what is
someone
a
else
good
wants
date,
to join
what is a
in.
bad
Who wants to
date.
come in?
Who's supposed to join?
And does the date, the outcome of the date, depend on the person that you're actually going on a date with? Is it the person that makes the bad date? Or is it the person that makes it a good date? Or is it that oh, hey, Pasha.
Hey,
and
what do you think? Do we think dating is expired? Someone's made a comment. Someone said, what about the other side of the coin? Dating your partner.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by dating your partner? You met you're with that person for how long, and you're going on dates? What do you mean by that?
I relate to what you're saying, dating your partner. Okay.
Huh?
Me, you know, I've been married, whatever.
Yeah.
Married, yes. But date is also still important in marriage. You still need to date. You still need to
find I see what you mean. Okay.
Yourself and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, very true.
So it's important to still date your partner, even though have a date night once. In my case, if you're lucky, but that's not the point, is it? Have a date night, reinvent yourself, get to know your partner. Yeah, because it's important. It's important.
Keep everything fresh. Hey, Tasha, how are you? You requested to join. So you're up in the building.
My finger, my head.
What happened, babes?
And my finger just went like, what am I doing?
Well, like I said, always be prepared and ready. You can't come on this thing.
I'm fine.
Good.
I did.
You look ready, babe. You look beautiful. You look good.
Lovely. Yeah, give us on the phones that you've been giving me all day. She's literally been calling me all day, like, how do I look? How do I look? How do I look? How do I look?
I forgot about your catwalk experience, girl. You know that.
I'm prepping for bed. I'm an hour ahead of you guys, so you know.
Oh yeah. Oh bless you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you want to
that's
share
what
with us then, Tasha and Nat's for? So what would you like to share with us?
What was your question again?
Yeah,
Dating.
easy. So dating is not just for singles. No, it isn't.
No, I believe
Sorry.
it's you. Oh, the very first question you asked at the beginning was
Yeah.
about is it old? I don't think dating is old. You can still continue to do it.
Okay.
I'm on a couple of. Can't believe I'm doing this because there's going to be a few people my work that come on, but I don't care. They know.
Okay.
I'm on a few. I decided to go on a few dating
Dating apps.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But tell you the truth, I don't think I'm going to meet the person on there. It's just for like
Too much,
getting out
yeah.
and talking. Even though it would be nice to get like, because you guys know that I was married like 6
Yeah.
years ago. Anyway, so I thought, it's time for me, isn't it? And recently, I've been out on one socially distanced date. Went for ice cream, which was cool.
Okay.
But it wasn't really my type, but it was good. It was just nice just to get out and talk. But it was quite funny because we're speaking French, English. So it was quite good. I mean, no, but that was all right. But the
For
one,
everyone that's watching, Tasha, she lives in Brussels.
oh,
So
sorry,
that's
guys,
why,
yeah, I live
yeah,
in
yeah.
Belgium.
No need to apologize, yeah. So yeah, she speaks French, English, and a
she's
bit
Not that
so-
good, not that good, but it's not too bad. I can get
That's
a bit of
why.
stuff.
by with it. Yeah, but no, oh no, I might have to block him because he's on here too.
Oh, I'm just saying his name.
No, because I had.
What's his name? Let's bring him up. What's his name?
No, I'm not going to go down that route. No,
Okay.
3 dates I had set up over a weekend.
What?
3 days
Okay.
over the weekend.
Okay,
Wow.
I had
Busy.
because I had a Friday off from work, so I thought, okay, let me. I arranged with this guy. Maybe we can meet up on a Friday between a certain time. And I actually literally sent a message, and I assumed maybe the language barrier, something went wrong, and I was waiting in. I was like, we said like between 1 and 4. I gave him the address where to meet because there's no way he's coming to mine and I'm not going to his, because he kept on saying beforehand, oh, I can come to yours. I was like, no. I said, we meet outside at a spot. And then he says, okay then, but I hope when I meet you that you're going to accept my invitation to come to mine. I was like, no. I said, not after one conversation. Anyway, he planned to meet and he says he's going to meet up. And it was coming to 4 when the date's supposed to, 4 p.m. in the afternoon when the date's supposed to be done. and then I got a text says I'm on my way. And I was like, I was like, but yeah, I messaged you and you said yes to between 1 and 4. That slot. And then he tried calling me, but I missed the call and it was by accident. And then the second he called me again the second time, and then I picked up and then the phone cut off. So I tried calling him back, then the phone cut off, and then I saw him typing, and then here's me thinking it's going to be a really okay text. And he came down cursing, goes, I know you've got a boyfriend there, you've been lying to me. And I was like, huh? What's this all about?
No.
And I'm not
Same thing. Red flag.
Yeah,
Red flag.
So I just thought, I'm not the one for explaining. And I just says that, 1, I texted you yesterday, you should have seen it. We said 1 to 4, and I'm assuming it was okay with you. I got the impression that it was fine. And 2, what did I say? If you notice on your missed calls that I tried calling you back, and then I thought, what am I explaining myself for? I just cut it. Yeah.
Don't explain
Yeah.
this. No.
Yeah.
But guess what?
Yeah.
Red flag. See you coming. We're gone.
And then I had the second, so the second one was on the Saturday. That's for
Girl, you're busy for the weekend.
yeah, but the third one, who I want, we were supposed to, the third one, he didn't get back until 8:30 at night, by 8:30 at night time. And lucky I wasn't waiting in, because I went to my friend's house and me and my son were coming back. And he was like, oh, I really want to see you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I think you're messing about. And he goes, no. Why didn't you meet me now? I was like, no, I don't think so. It's 8:30 at night, plus there's a lockdown. Our, we're locked down from, not locked down, we can't go out of the house after 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay.
10 p.m. curfew.
Yeah, because
Curfew.
they've locked you down for a month again. They've locked you down again for a month, haven't they?
Yeah, but plus, and I was just like, and he says, oh, his daughter turned up unexpectedly. And I said, that's fine. However, you could have had the decency to just call or message me just to say that your daughter turned up. You know what I mean? But I didn't hear anything at all. So I just locked that one off.
Mm.
Yeah.
Communication. Everything comes down to communication. And like Easy said earlier, the art of communication. I wouldn't say it's dead, but we need to all put our, make an effort to communicate. And when,
so my first questions, one of my questions are, what are you in? I'm not quite bothered to mess about. And when I'm on these sites, I'm looking through. I'm so looking through exactly what they want. Because it's like I'm talking to a couple of guys. And, okay. There was one, I thought he was really cool. He was like 56, he looked amazing for a 56-year-old. And he says he wants this, he wants to build a business, meet somebody and build up together. And I thought that's cool. And then, what did he say? He says that, I asked the question, I said, oh, what are you doing? What do you do in your spare time? I understand it's lockdown. He goes, oh, we clean the apartment, we go to cinema, blah, blah. And I was like, huh? We?
We?
Who's
we? Yeah, who's we?
That's what I said.
We who?
And he goes, oh, he's sharing an apartment because he's living in Paris. Paris is very expensive. Is really expensive. I said, yeah, I understand. Yeah, Paris is expensive. Like London, it's expensive. However, on your profile, you said you're living alone. You're not. There's no. You get what I mean? Because it gives you an option if you're sharing, living alone, or whatever. But he says, but you're coming out. We do this. We do that. Why would you both be?
Who is this we? Who is this we?
But and I'm not
a pet, a dog.
And
what
then
is it?
I never heard. Yeah, I never heard from him again. But anyway,
who is this we? I want to know who's the we. Who's the we?
You're not going to be going on a date with him and his housemate.
Yeah, who's the we?
But yeah.
Thank you.
I still think that okay, it's lockdown. You've got a social distance, which you do. But I still think dating's still alive. And
okay,
Dating's still alive. Dating's
still alive. Why should it be dead?
No, I was asking the question. Do we think it's dead? Especially for the younger generation, are they dating? Remember now, we're of an age as we know dating. Whereas now it's all this social media.
Yeah.
It's
filter.
Yeah.
Like thumbs.
Yeah.
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 And it's true. We're a different generation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I ain't got time to be filtering. Just about
get straight to the
don't know how they work, to be fair. We just left it so
I'm trying to do right now. I can just about put my makeup on when I feel like it. So yeah, I can't do a film. You have to accept me. Yeah.
No, I don't feel.
You accept me for my dreads and my little crusty bit, my little rabbit's hair, my
grey hairs, which are coming.
My regrowth, my grey hairs. If you can't accept that, jog on. Because 0121, do one.
Exactly.
0121, do one.
I'm not waking up every day.
With my headscarf, everything.
Yeah. Headscarf, headscarf. But then even though you're saying that, like, yeah, of course, of course, even though people don't, like, accepting you for who you are and your natural self turning up. However, with that, like, I know us all, and I know that we still make an effort. Have you ever been on a date, right, where the guy has not made an effort? Like, is literally just turned up in what they was wearing yesterday.
Like, I never, no. But if it did, I'd be like, you weren't nice.
Because then remember, like what you just said, there's the extreme of that, of where, well, accept me for me, and people don't make an effort. They just turn up like, well, this is my natural self, and it's just like, yeah, but you could have gone home and bathed. Like, did you bathe?
Yeah. Oh yeah, be a black.
No, but it's true though. I'm thinking, I'm talking about the extreme of it. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're saying, "Oh, accept me for me," and flaws and all.
Yeah, my clean self, my clean bathed self with clean clothes.
Clean, yeah.
Not just come out of bed with me do plants and me pajama drawers and them things there.
But there's some people that don't make an effort.
It's fine. If I met him outside work, he's just finished work, I just finished work. I would say we haven't got time to go, you know, it's like,
that's
you just
cool.
finish work, it's just around, you just need. But don't
at
make
least have on a
compliment
clean
me.
shirt and them thing there. Have your head comb, not rolly. Just look decent. Look decent, and it look decent.
How about in a relationship?
What?
Does the expectation go down, like, in terms of making an effort in a relationship?
We're talking to two.
Let's start to take a piss.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about how.
Me and Natasha just fall back. We've done it already.
I want to say I've never been on a date where someone just rocked up and not bathed, but I'm playing devil's advocate, because when we say things, everyone has a completely different perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I know that when we're saying, "Oh, like, accepts me for me," I'm still making an effort, but that effort is for me first, and then for you to enjoy after.
Oh yeah.
The same with you, ladies. But there are people that will literally just turn up and they don't know about making an effort even for themselves.
No,
so when they're like, "Oh, just accept me for me," but it's just like, but you don't know how to make an effort. So to your comment, Easy, I've not met a guy, and I will not. I rebuke meeting a guy that doesn't come out to bathe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, has this happened to you? Has this experience happened to you, Naomi?
No.
Has it happened to anyone here? Because I know it hasn't happened to. If it did happen, I'm making a sharp exit. I'm walking straight by you. Fiona, sorry, no, that's not me. That's not me. Sorry, no, it's this. You've got the wrong person.
I want to answer that. My phone is on the deadline right now. It's blinking. I'm gonna love you. Charge up until I can get the last part of the night.
Thank you so much.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Take care. Bye. Right. Thanks, Simone, for joining.
But yeah, no, it hasn't. Someone turning up and not bathing. No, that has not happened to me. What's happened to me is someone turning up and their dress sense, like, I didn't like their dress sense.
Well, then you can't. Everyone has different tastes, so.
I know what I mean. So it's not like they didn't make an effort. I just was not feeling the way that they dressed, and it was totally out of what I expected.
So they did make an effort, then it just wasn't what you liked. Yeah,
it just wasn't my taste, like, to my liking.
Well, you could have got to. What did you like? But did you like that person though?
I did, yeah.
So what? Did you judge it on the way that the trousers didn't meet them ankle? What? What was it? The trousers didn't meet them ankle, mom. Did them?
The out. Even though that style was in then, like, the trousers not meeting the ankle, but no, like, putting the two together, that, you know, like, he was a cool guy, but there was no jazz, there was no pizzazz and jazz. So putting that along with, oh, like, your dress sense isn't to my liking, like putting those two together. I didn't, I was just, yeah, it was a mutual agreement.
Okay.
Or
But
maybe it was,
did the dress sense play a part in that? And you not liking him? Could you have seen past the dress sense? Like, well, could you have seen
How
past
many years do
the
you
sharp
go
trousers
back?
and the white socks? Could you seen past that?
Are we going back years when you're talking about the dress sense, though?
what's that?
When you're saying about dress sense, or you go talking about when you was much younger?
No, it was a while back.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Wow,
talking
Oh,
yeah, it was a while back.
someone's made a comment. There's a comment on here saying my daughter went on a date and the guy had a photo of her as his screensaver. It was their first date. She literally run me a run. I'm flying.
What?
I'm drinking Red Bull and I'm flying with my wings. Wait, how?
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That is scary, Maura.
That is scary.
Why would you do that?
Why would no. Red
That's-
flag,
that's
red, purple,
careful.
all the color flags. That's
Oh my
love flags.
goodness.
Mm-mm.
There's been an eager beaver, but that is wow.
That is, yeah, that's.
What did he, Maura, did he show her? Did he show her? Or did his phone ring? Like, how did she find out that she was
Yeah.
his screensaver? Did he show her the phone, like, to say, look, you're my screensaver? Or did his phone ring and then she saw?
That is.
Wow,
That's
that
very
would be
weird.
scary.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that would freak me out. I'll be like, bye. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Wow. Wow. That's a new one. I've never heard that before. Bloody hell.
But you do know that can happen at any time because you can save anybody's photo.
Yeah, anyone's photo.
Well,
True.
of course, yeah, because
Yeah,
like
I
when you're meeting someone,
Yeah, of course, that's really scary. But that, yeah. What,
so
She saw it by accident.
sorry about accident when the phone rang. Oh
Mm-mm.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get up and go. Get up and go.
Yeah, because like we
Get
can
up
like
and go.
screenshot a picture and show one another, like say, oh, this is the guy that I'm going on a date with, and I've done that, yeah, but so that
I'm not
when
gonna
I'm
save the
meeting
photo.
somebody, even though, pardon?
I'm not going to save the photo. It's just like, yeah.
No, but I mean, like
Yeah.
I don't do it. I haven't done it on every date, but there has been times when I've sent my location, where I'm going to be, who
Oh
I'm
yeah,
going
yeah,
on a
yeah. We
date.
do that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that's out of me being safe. It's not because of me being like crazy or whatever.
He's
Do you know what I mean? But
done it as a screensaver. That's totally.
oh no,
Yeah,
no.
that's taken to a different level.
Imagine. No, that's crazy. That is actually crazy. Well, hold on. Then we missed another comment. Oh no, it's part of the last one about the
Yeah, that's
screensaver.
taken
Wow,
to
that's
a whole different
crazy.
level.
Wow, that is new. I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Jeez. Mm-mm. But yeah, going back to what I was saying about the dress sense, yeah, this is going back a while ago, in all honesty. For me, like that date, that's going back like a few years ago.
Mhm.
But yeah, last time that I went on a date was last year.
Okay.
You know, like this past year, I haven't been interested in going on any dates. I've just been really focusing on myself, and
Mm.
I will go on dates in the future, you know. Having given up on meeting someone, the right person, I just haven't been dating or given that subject.
But being in the
Pardon?
frame of mind of doing it as well. So
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah.
Being open to it, I guess.
Mm. But yeah, I wanted to work on myself and not be in the headspace that I was, and then inviting somebody into that headspace, just like, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
because like so when you're not ready, what's the saying? Sometimes you pick until you pick shit. You know that saying? I heard that say from a mum, from a grandma, from growing up. Sometimes you pick until you pick shit. So better you just stop picking and you wait. Just stop, just wait, man. Stop picking. Just wait. Just wait, like you said, Naomi, just wait. Build up yourself, just wait and like you said, Tasha, till you're in the right headspace. Because if you're not in the right headspace, you're gonna pick up doo-doo. Doo-doo ain't no. You don't pick up doo-doo, it smells. No.
Yeah, I've done that and just like, you know.
We've all done it.
Yeah, most
I
definitely.
know I've done it. Let's think I've done it.
And I know that as you know, getting older and the judgments of, oh, like, don't you want to meet someone? It's just, you know, like, you're going on dates, you don't want to meet someone, and just like, you're not asking me, there's that expectation because I'm getting older, like I'm supposed to start panicking.
Society.
Yeah. And it's just like, you know, I know the mistakes, you know, and I do hold myself accountable. They are my mistakes that I've made in the past. And listening to myself and not listening to generalizations or comments from outside, you know. So I was just like, you know what, I'm cool.
So do it when you're ready.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
no, I'm
what do you do?
I'm trying to charge my phone, but I've had to put my cardigan there because it was slipping off the thingy before. The battery's dying quick. So do you have any dates coming up soon, Natasha?
Might be.
That means yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You
So
can pull
you're
up
still
and
on the
answer
app.
the question.
You're still on the apps. Let us know what's going off with the apps. Come on. See, how many guys you talking to right now?
No, it's how cheap I get bored at the same time. I'm like you, B. I'm not one for typing for so long. I get really bored. But yeah, there is one possibly in a week or so, because I was planning on meeting at the. Listen, I've got to play it round because I've got a child as well, so and I have to get a babysitter. So I need a babysitter. But yeah, we was going to meet up on Saturday, just the weekend. But then something happened, and he said he weren't able to make it, and I said that's cool. So I think that's going to be in a week's time or so. But I'm just pretty chilled. I'm not putting no pressure or anything. Anyway, I've got my son, and I've got to work, and you know what I mean. So. Yes, it's nice talking. Even he's a little bit young.
A little bit younger.
It was a little bit. Oh my gosh, I don't know.
A little bit or a lot bit? What's what do you care? What
Yeah,
you
what's
class?
a little bit? How much younger?
What's a little? Huh?
Is it like
What's
10
a
years?
bit?
There's a bracket.
Or 5 years?
5 years?
It's one of them.
5 years? Is it over 5 years?
It's one of them.
Is it one of the 1 hour? Over 5 years? Over five?
It's one of them. But no, it's over 5.
Okay. There ain't nothing wrong with that. No. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
In my head, I need to, so that's what the thing is. He's like, no, we should. I said, you know what, let's just meet up. And then, just meet up.
Yeah.
So see what happens.
It could be someone that's mature for his age.
He likes reading. So, yeah, that's a good thing.
He likes reading.
He loves reading.
Okay.
I'm not
okay.
No, he seems really cool. But I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, but you said he likes reading, but what is it he likes to read?
Like history, a lot of historian books. So, and yeah. Yes.
So everyone said, see you later, Maura. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope your daughter's okay. Tell her that.
Yeah. Mwah, 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 mwah.
I hope we didn't freak her out too much, but thank you, Moira, for joining. Thank you so much.
So yeah, that's it on me. I'm going to probably get going in a minute too.
What? No. You can stay
So
right here.
Tasha,
sis.
actually, Tasha, we just want to know, Tasha. So when is this date?
Yeah, when is this date?
I told you, in like a week or so.
Okay.
A week or so, a week or more than that. That is not an answer. That's not an answer.
Actually, not even a week. It's probably 2 because it's bank holiday.
Right,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. It's planned for then. I said that's the only time I'm available. So,
And what is the date? What is the date going to be? Have
Yeah.
you planned
I
it
don't
out? What is
know. Just see how it goes. It's only gonna be a few hours. You listen, first date, isn't it? It's first. I'm not even going to say it's a date. It's just meeting up and seeing if there's some kind of vibe and connection. I'm just really quite cool and chilled and
That's
relaxed.
still a date.
Uh,
That's still a date.
That's still a date.
anyway,
That's still a date.
I'm really cool and relaxed about it.
Still a date. Because you're not meeting a friend. You're meeting someone
No
that you
pressure on
possibly.
yourself.
I'm not
Yeah.
stressed about anything like that. Yeah. So
So where are you meeting? At an ice cream stand, on a park, at a
when
bus
the
stop?
time comes, we will say.
Okay,
Oh,
enough
okay.
has been
My brother
arranged.
Okay.
is here, so he has to come into. He's in Belgium, but he has to come in. So it's probably better if we meet closer to the station or something like that. But anyway,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of places around the station, around the central station. Yeah.
So
Well, Tasha, I'm sure everyone that's in here, we are wishing you, sending you out all our hugs for the day. We are.
oh my gosh.
And we
We're
hope it
sending
goes,
you
we hope
positive
it goes
vibes
well.
for your dates, your very chilled dates.
Yeah.
Be chilled. It will be chilled.
And yes, yeah, you got green love hearts.
Yes.
Yes, bizoo. And you know what? Let's talk about dating again once you've been on the date and you can come back and
Yes. We would like to invite you back,
Yeah.
Tasha, to find out what happens.
After.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
We would like
because
an
you're
update
a few
then.
years younger, so you can be like, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm glad that I went on a date with someone that's a little bit younger. Because that's the other thing as well, like, you know, talking about age, being open to dating someone younger.
Yeah.
Also, like, I don't think it's an issue. I don't think it's a big thing. I don't think it's a big thing,
I
you
think
know. And
as a
it's not
woman,
just because
no,
men
it
do it.
isn't.
It's just like,
No.
what's wrong with dating, going out with, being with someone that's a little bit younger? Nothing wrong with that. Go
There
out with
isn't
someone that's
anything.
older.
However, like you said, society as a general,
Yeah.
as a woman, it's not really it's not really seen as a good, if that makes sense. We normally see the man as being older and the woman as being younger. That's how we've grown up, and that's what we've seen. That's what we've been surrounded by. Media, television, everything. We've seen that as the norm. When it comes to the woman being older, it's not. It's kind of frowned upon. Why that is?
Oh, Chevelle, thank you for joining us, Chevelle.
But there's so many.
Lovely having you with us as well and sharing your views. Night.
But just to add to that, there are a lot of women which I've come across, and that I've been talking to this guy who is much younger than me. There's so many women, and it's from listening to some podcasts and all that, and they've said that their husbands are like 10 or 15 years younger than them. And I was like,
then have you found the age of those women is more or less relatively the same kind of age bracket?
pardon?
Would you say it's women of would you say
What,
it's
about
women
my
of a
age?
certain age? Yeah, so would you say it's
About
women
my
of a certain age?
Round about my age and a little bit, and probably older, yeah.
Older.
Yeah. They said that their husbands are like 10, 15 years younger than them. It wasn't, and mentally it was like they can't go there, but then it just naturally.
That's interesting because when I was younger, I was open to dating someone older, but then now I'm older. Do you know what I mean? But guys, they've been dating older and younger the whole time. But when we was younger, it was like we'd more date someone older. And then being older, it's just like, well, actually, what is the issue with dating someone a little bit younger?
But then I would say to that, because when I was younger, the man that was younger than me was not as mature.
Yeah.
They was going full.
And then
Mhm.
There was,
remember, they say that girls, they mature much quicker than
Mhm.
yeah.
the
And
guys.
it's true that what they say, the woman hits her prime is around 40, 45, and the man is like 21 or something like that. So it was something. I could be wrong.
Mm.
I can't remember, but yeah. But yeah, when we were younger, the guys like my age and younger than me were going on full like little boys. It's no.
Mm.
No.
Mm. Mm.
So that was a
Mm.
no.
Mm. Definitely was not like mentally in the same space,
Not in the same
and our
space mentally
priorities were
at all.
completely different.
Yeah,
Well, I was focused.
Priorities were
I was
different.
focused on studying anyway. Studying and getting out of Nottingham, moving to London. That was my focus. It was just yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it wasn't really. Yeah. But anyway, ladies, I'm going to get going because I've got to get up early.
Thanks for joining, Tasha, and sharing your stuff. And hope
Yeah.
your date goes well.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
yes, if you don't mind jumping back on in a few weeks' time and letting us know how the date goes.
Yeah.
Conversations about, but we'll see.
We'll still remember. We have this
Offline.
saved.
What's that?
I'll tell you offline, but yeah.
But yes, thank you for joining us, Tasha. Thank you so much for sharing your views.
Well,
You
this
know,
was
Love ya. Take care. Stay
Love
blessed.
you.
Bye.
okay.
Press the cross.
Oh, we're
You
coming
know, the
up to
funny thing is, like earlier when I was speaking to Tash, I was saying to her, I was just like, "You're joining the live later." And she was like, "No, I'm not." And I was like, "Yes, you are. You better take because before when I was trying to add her, it's saying that she's unavailable. I was like, I don't know why it's saying that you're unavailable, but you better make sure that you're available." And then she joined accidentally.
accidentally. I was like, oh, she's requested to join. Okay. Here you are, Tasha. Okay, Tasha.
But yeah, no, tonight's talk has been really cool.
It has, and I can't believe it's coming up to like, oh my gosh, 10:30
What time is it?
already. 10:24.
10:24. Okay. Would you like to start wrapping it up or continue?
Let's wrap it up. I think everyone's gone. But we can still continue and talk about ourselves like we normally do.
No. I know, because it's our telephone conversation anyway.
Exactly, babe. Exactly.
But yeah, actually, so yes, before we go,
Yeah, here we
before
go.
we
Yeah,
go,
you see that tone there? I know you're gonna ask me something about what are you gonna ask me?
so
I can just
in
tell
the
by your
last
tone.
live,
And so, in the last, I can just tell your tone says it all. Like, I've known you for too long. You
I
see the
know,
tone there?
and I love
The
you.
tone.
So yeah, in the last live, you refer to one as your partner. You says, "Well, me and my partner," and I was
Yes.
like, "Yes." And then it's the end of the live. You did suggest let's talk about dating, right? So
Yeah.
yes. So how did one meet her current partner?
I never know why I'm laughing. But why are you always bugging me up every time?
No.
You're not
One
even
is not
bugging me
bugging
up. You're
you,
not
and
even
one
bugging
is
me up
just
and listening to
making
me. Anyway, you ask me anything.
conversations.
You're
One
not even
is just
bugging me up.
making conversations.
I met him. We met at an event at a club. Yeah, it was an event that we went to. Well, you were there, man. So why are you asking me this question? You was there.
We're on a live, and
You want me to
there's
share to the well, ladies and yeah, we
yeah.
met him. I was literally getting ready to bounce because if you know me, right, if you know the kind of person I am, I'll be good and be good. But you see, when I'm ready to go, I'm like, I'm gone. I'm not wasting my time. When I'm ready to go, and especially when I'm tired, I get miserable.
Yeah.
When
So
I'm
you were just like,
tired,
yeah, I'm ready to go home. I'm
I'm
going.
like, I'm going now. And Naomi was like, what was it? I'm ready. I'm tired. I'm going. I'm going. Leaving the venue, and the other person, then this guy at the time who was talking to the other person we was with, and I was like, I know your face. And he's being kind of cheeky. He's being kind of cheeky, chapping. I was like, he's like, yeah, yeah, I know you. I was like, yeah, whatever. He's just being cheeky, chappy, and then we just started speaking and kind of flirting. He's being cheeky, chappy, like. And I was like, what? You want to take me away? You want to do what? Like I said, no Nando's. You take me some big restaurants. I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat. I do red meat. I don't eat chicken. I
just
eat.
mentioned at the beginning.
Yeah, I said
Asking, do you eat pork?
I said, I don't eat meat, red meat. I don't eat chicken. I don't eat pork. I just eat fish. So if you take me out, just go to some fish restaurants. Actually, oh, now I'm still waiting to go to this fish restaurant, and now I don't even eat fish.
So when you went on your date, where did you go? Well, how was the communication after? And then when you went on a date, where did you go?
The communication was via, oh, it was phone. So it was texting, talking. I'm not a text. I will text for so long and I'm done. I ain't got time. I'm like, pick up the phone because the texting thing. The texting thing for me is long. So we were texting, spoke. We first went out. Did we go for food? No, I think we just went to watch a film. I was like, oh, there's a film I want to watch. So went to the movie, and plus I had, I think I joined, like, I was part of Cineworld or something. So when you go on a Monday, you buy one, you get one free in it. So I was like, let's do that. Yay! You buy one, I said you get one free. I said you buy one, you get one free. I said you get one free. So we bought up enough munchies, went to the cinema, buy one, get one free, good seats and them thing they took. Because a Monday was a good deal, you get me? When cinemas was open. Yeah, that was the first date. And then, yeah, we went on a few dates. So we went to see the movies, went out for a couple of meals. We even went to see a show went to see a show, like a theatre show. I performed like a jazz band play at a theatre. So that was nice. That was something different.
Okay, so my next question to you is,
Yes.
how did he become the one that you thought, oh, like there's something about this guy, like you wanted to see and talk to him more? Like, what was it that kept you?
The conversations that we had, and knowing that he is family orientated, because that is a very big thing for me. Family has to be important because I'm a family orientated person, and especially seeing like the relationship he had with the elder females in his family. So for example, his grandma, the relationship he had with his grandma, and seeing that, and I was like, I could relate to that. And to me, that is important, because how a man treats them women in the family says a lot about that person. It says a lot about that man. So yeah, the conversations we had, finding out what kind of person he was, and we were kind of similar in some respects, and then some respects very opposite. Yeah.
How are you similar?
How
are you
similar in regards to family values? Our family values are very much the same.
Okay.
But then we're very opposite in the fact of when it comes to fitness. Well, then again, to be fair, he was a person that did go to the gym hard back in the day. He went to the gym hard, kind of laxed now. But I'm very on my fitness. This person is just very chilled and laid back. And I'm like, oh, it's... And I'm like, that, gotta do this, gotta eat this. Why eating that? Why eating that?
Routine.
Huh?
You have your routine.
Yes, I have my routine. Then again, he has his routine as well when the gyms are open. But yeah. Any more questions you would like to ask?
Oh, I was about to ask if, okay, so you're open to more questions.
This is about dating, by the way. Dating. Remember,
I
this is about
know.
dating.
I know, but
Nothing
remember
else.
what Easy said earlier. Dating isn't just for singles. It's for people in relationships too.
That's what I said with date. But now with this lockdown and work and shift work and everything, it's become difficult to be. We haven't. Yeah.
So you haven't been on
Yeah,
any
because
dates.
we
You've still
both
been making
work
an
the
effort.
shift. Yeah, the shift work that he does, and then the hours that he works, and then the hours that I work. So the dating thing, especially like you said, there's nowhere really to go at certain time. Why am I going to walk around the park at like 10 o'clock in the night? Why am I doing that for? Why am I doing that?
But the communication has still been there though, right?
Yeah,
To keep you both.
communication's still been there.
Yeah.
Communication's always been there.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes he can be crap at the communication, and I'll tell him. I'll be like, communication shit. Stop texting me, just phone me. Your communication is very shit. Very shit. But then I would say, when it comes to dating as well, what is the rule? Because I always say there's a rule, like when you go on a date and you like someone, so I don't want to. I can't call them straight away because I think I'm too eager. Can you remember that? No, I can't call them tomorrow. No, they think I'm too eager. Let me give it like 7 days. You see, if you give me 7 days, I've forgotten your name. I forget names anyway. So when I'm not saying your name,
Insignificant.
that's when I know you're insignificant. I'm like, you right, babes? You right? Many a time. No, you hear me said to me, Fiona, what's the person's name? Oh, I'll make up a name for you.
Yeah.
So that way it's easier for me to remember. I won't remember the name that's on your certificate, but I'll remember the name that I've given you. And I've done this to a few people. And some people have still got the name I've given them to this day. And I've known them for maybe 10 years.
Oh my God.
And the name I've given them, that's the name I call them. Or now. We're good friends now. But that's the name I call them. And the answer to that name.
The funny thing is when you actually call them by their real name and they'll be like, you've not called me that before. And then you're like, yeah, you have. And then he's like, oh, yeah, your name's actually such and such. And I'm like, they are so used to you not calling them by their real name. Like, you're the only person I know that gets away with that. You'll give everybody a nickname.
Yeah, I'll give him a nickname because I'll remember this name. So this is the name I give to you. Thanks. Some people like it, some people don't. I just really don't care. Because I know there was someone I was dating one time. What was his name? Actually, I can't remember. But I know he said his name. I was like, okay, I'll call you this. They went, what? What do you mean? Well, but I prefer to call you this name. It's better. So I did. They didn't like it, but I continued to call him that name.
But why? Was that the way that you got through the day?
Because it was easy for me to. It was easy for me to. I was like, no, you don't look. There's like, no, you don't look like.
Was that your way of getting through the date though? For entertainment, was the date bad, or was it that you really you didn't like the name or something?
No, you tell me your name and I'd be like, oh, but I think I should call you this instead. So I did. Your name could be Darren, but when I look at you, you could look like a Benjamin, so I'll call you Ben. Simple things. Simple things. Your name's changing. It's as simple as that, okay? You could look like a Keith. I mean, your name could be Keith, but when I see you, I see Norman, so I'll call you Norman. It's as simple as that.
You're the only person I know to get away with that, I swear.
I know, I do it all the time.
Or to even think about that.
The thing is, when I do it, they look at me as if to say, are you taking the piss?
Real?
Are you for real? No, this is too wrong. But I continue to do it, and then they realize I'm being serious. They're being serious. And it's too late. They think, no, she's taking the piss, and I just continue to call them that name. Then they're like, no,
Until
she's
they
being
take on the
serious.
name.
They still take on the name. Like I said, my friend has taken on this name for
Oh,
10
shit.
years.
You're
10
so
years.
cheeky.
Taken his name for 10 years. Even in my phone, it's that name.
You're so cheeky. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just
Oh
give,
my
give them,
gosh.
give them your own. It's better that way. That way it's easier for me to remember.
You have in your head, and then you're just
Yes.
confusing the person.
But it's easy for me to remember because I know who they are then. But then I just won't know their real name.
You don't even put an AKA, you literally just
No, I'll put
scrap their birth name. Oh my gosh. What was the question that you asked before, or what was the comment that you asked before? You said that?
What was
I
that
can't
about?
remember.
What before I said what? What was what? What?
I actually,
Talking about the list.
you know what? If I was to ever try that, I've never tried that, but if I was to ever try that, it would not.
Honestly, I would say to anyone who's going to watch this back, try it. What is there to lose? What is there to lose? If they're not on board, then just sack them off. If they're not on board, then it's not meant to be.
Did you
If
do
they're
that
on
with the guy
board,
that you're with now? Did you just change his name? Did you say, oh, your name is now this?
actually, no, but there is there's a nickname that I give. There is something that I do call him all the time. He doesn't like it, but I do, so I say it every now and again.
Does he have nicknames for you?
Yeah, his nickname is Idiot. Or Rank. That's it.
The both of you
You're
are
idiot. You're idiot. You know, you're such. Oh, you're too rank. No, you're too feisty. No, you're too rank. That's what I get. That's what.
The both of you are crazy and rank. So that's where you both are like, where you both are rank. So things that you come out with, oh my gosh, my head is hurting me. All the things that you do, I would not get away
Say
with.
that again.
I would not get away with just totally changing somebody's name.
You haven't, but have you tried it though? That's the thing. Have you tried it?
No, like I've given a nickname, but not just totally eradicating their birth name. You do it without flinching the eye, like you're
And
just.
it's so true. It's like my friend and I, we're good friends. Like I said, known him for
It's more than 10 years. It's about 15
It's more than 10 years, isn't it? Yeah. Because even I told you the name the name I chose is the name that I gave him. That's the name you know him by.
Yeah, and that's the person that I'm thinking of when you called them by their real name.
Yeah.
And they was like, it was like they was like, like, how can you call me by my real name? I thought I meant something to you. I thought we were friends. And you was like, oh, no, sorry.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
You've never called them by their birth name.
Yeah, let me tell you, it was so funny because me and my good friend, we were getting a lift from a club and going home and using the car and introduced himself and he says, oh, my name's so and so. I said, I know it isn't, it's this. I was like, no, you look like, no, your name is this. I was like, what do you mean? My friend went, Fiona, what are you so rude? I was like, no, you look more like this name, so I'll call you this instead, innit? I'll call you this. And he literally went, no, you're rude, you know. He just said, you're rude. How can you just change it? Because I can, because this is the name I prefer to call you, so I will call you this. So this is what you are, and this is your name. That's exactly how I did it. I was like, this is your name. It's like, this is your name.
I wouldn't get away with that.
So whenever I spoke to him, goes, yo, blah, blah, blah. It's like, but yeah, that's your name. Whenever I spoke to my friend, I'd go, so-and-so. She's like, yeah, so-and-so. That's how people, that's the name. So,
Yeah, I wouldn't get away with that. I would not.
you just told them from the get-go, innit? They tell you the name. Oh, I actually think you look more like a Jason. So I called you Jason. They were like, what do you mean? Yeah, Jason. Okay. So when you're not on the phone, Jason.
But you actually get them thinking like, oh, maybe she's got
And that's
a
the name they
point,
call
you know?
themselves.
Yeah, they're like, oh, she's got a point. And I'm like, I don't know how. I really don't know how you get away with this. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't be able to pull that off. I don't even try. I don't even try.
Yeah,
So,
I forgot I do that. Yeah, I do that.
yeah, you do that. You're just, you change everybody's name. Even me, I think I've got about 20 names. So, yeah, I won't be able to get away with it like you, love.
You never know, man. You never know.
Maybe I'll try.
Give it a try.
I'll try. And I'll be like, please say, I tried and I'm not doing it again. Oh, my face is aching me. But yeah.
Like I said, because it's a good way for me to remember. Because if I give them the name that I give them, I'm more likely to remember it than when they tell me their name. There's many times I can't remember, but I would go on a date with somebody, I can't remember their name. I'll put the numbers in my phone. Like the number could be in my phone, and yeah. No, I'll probably give them my number. So then when they phone, I've forgotten who this person is. I forgot the name. Hi, it's me. Oh, hi, who's this? Remember, I was talking to the, oh, yeah. So you're right for yet. Then I'm like, I'm too late to ask your name again. We've been speaking for 5 minutes on the phone. I'm like, oh, I can't remember. Then I speak to you. Fiona, what's his name? I can't remember his name. I cannot remember.
But wasn't that like, did you, no, but you know what, to anybody else, okay, because what I would ask is to anybody else, is that like a sign that you're not really interested in the person? But with you just don't remember people's names.
Yeah, I literally, I'm bad.
Someone's name has
so
to be
bad.
repeated about 5 times or 10 times, and then, and literally the same way, like say Kevin. What's your name? Kevin.
Yeah. I'm bad. I am so bad. And then we get speaking, ask what they do, blah blah blah. Then if I was to relay that conversation back up. Sophie, what do they do? What do they study? Well, them did say something to do with something to go out.
Oh my gosh.
It's not that I am interested, but I like listen, but I don't know where it is.
But was you really interested though, if you think about it? Because you with
because there's a
person
that I was with, that I was in a relationship with years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
But for the life of me, I could not remember what they were studying. They told me what I could remember parts of what they were doing. I couldn't remember the full qualification because they told me this numerous times. And seriously, I could not remember. What's it doing again? Oh, something to do with can't remember.
How long couldn't you remember for the whole time you was with them?
I had to keep asking, and they just. What's it?
Oh my gosh.
And I used to get a piece of coffee. How many times? I don't. Oh yeah. I knew. I just could. Yeah. That's what I said. Yes.
Okay, so question, right? But if somebody was to have done that to you, would you be annoyed if they couldn't remember?
I'll stop telling them. Yeah, I'll be annoyed, but I've told you, I'm not telling you again. I'm not telling you again what I do. That you're not interested, so just move. I'm not telling you anymore. That's me, and I'm done. But yeah, I got away with it. I got away with it. Yeah, for the now the quality. Yeah.
Lucky you don't have to remember now.
Yeah.
Oh
Then
my
I forget the ages. Very bad.
Your memory is bad.
Yeah, they told me the age. Yeah. Fiona, how old is it? Oh, you know what? I know they're in this age. I know they're in this age bracket, but specific. I actually can't remember how old he said it was. But I know they're between this age and this age. Yeah, you know.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you ever say that to them? Did you ever say, oh, like, I know that you're between this age bracket, but how old are you?
No, because I've asked them before in it. So to go back and ask them again like a third time is like, especially if I couldn't remember their name. I was about like, what's the name again? And sometimes I'd have to, if I've to ask my friend, there's be one
Yeah.
who I literally could not remember his name. All I remembered was the nickname because they had a pet name. That's all.
Okay.
I couldn't.
What, the
I couldn't
nickname that
remember.
you gave them, or the
No,
nickname,
this is their own pet name. I
actual
didn't give him.
nickname?
They had a nickname.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I
I'm
remembered
confused.
this. So you see when my friend came and said their first name, I went, who are you talking about? I was like, who? Who are you talking about? Fiona. Who's that? Who you talking? Oh yeah, that's his name. Yeah, I forgot.
You see, you just made things harder. There's like 3 levels. So you've got their actual name, and then you've got their actual nickname. But then you just eradicate their name and nickname and give them a new name, and then you forget
She
the name
mentioned
that
because
you
I was actually calling by the nickname that they mentioned to me, so I was calling them that. So when it
Okay.
came to their name, I forgot what the actual name was. I had a speaker with my friend one time, and she mentioned so and so. I was like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Who?" She went, "Fiona." Are you asking me who? I meant who's? Oh! I mean, how did you remember that?
You're
How
so...
did you remember the name? I couldn't remember. Yeah. Didn't remember his name. I just remembered the pet name. Good job. She remembered, didn't he? I mean, Abakar.
Oh my gosh. I needed this laugh tonight. I
Yeah.
needed this laugh tonight.
Oh, well, there's no one on to hear them stories, so that's all right.
One person. I don't know who's one.
It's just me and you. That's it. That's just me
Or
and
is
you,
it just
babe.
me
That's
and
it.
you? It says to me that
Yes.
is that it's just me and you one now because it says one
Yeah.
person. Is that me?
Yeah, it's you. So no one was here. There might have been two other people, but I don't hear the rest. By Giorgio Johnson and Mansheds.
Oh, Manshed. Okay. Manshed
But yeah,
Online.
no, I don't think no one really heard me express myself.
I swear only you can get away with that. But I understand where you come from, like when having to ask some, like when I've met someone and then having to keep on asking their name over.
Yeah. That's why I just give them my name, man, because it's hard. It's hard out there, man. It's hard out there. It's hard, hard out there.
Well, remembering people's names.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Too many. It's hard out there, man. It's hard out there. Too many names, man. It's hard, man. It's hard out there. It's hard out there.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Man. But yeah, that's
Hard out there.
it. Remember names, and it's trust me. It takes a lot. It does take a lot. It takes a lot.
Oh gosh, no.
Especially when you
Yeah.
constantly hit when they can remember your name and they're saying that and you're like, oh, I really want to say the name, but I just don't. So I just get out of saying the name. I just don't need to say the name. I don't say the name. If I can't remember it, I just will not say it.
But then you
They'll
make
say,
up a whole
so they'll
new
be like, yeah,
name.
Sophia, and you're all like, yeah, I'm good, you know, babes. Yeah, I'm good, man, I'm good. Yeah, how are you doing? You're like, yeah, cool, okay, cool. I just do not say the name at all. I don't say it. Don't say it.
So anybody that watches this back, take a leaf out of Fiona's book. And if you forget the name, just do not say the name back.
Just don't say it back. Or just make
Don't
one
feel
up.
pressured.
Just make up a name. Just
Yeah.
say to them, make up a name that you think, okay, he or she did look like this name. So this is the name I will call them.
And say it with confidence.
And say it with confidence. Yeah.
Confidence.
Just say, I know your name is Maria. For example, yes, actually, someone has done this to me. I'm just thinking, someone has done this to me. And I say it's been on the other foot, remember? Apparently, I look like a Susan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, one of my friends calls you
Yeah, when I
Susan.
go, I'm like, I was like, of all the names, Susan. Susan. No, there's nothing wrong with the name Susan. But how do I look like a Susan?
Whenever he asks for you, it's always, oh, how's Susan? And I'm like, who's Susan? I do know a Susan, but I don't. He knows that we don't speak often. So I'm like, who are you speaking about? He's like, your cousin, Susan. And yeah, came to realize I was talking about Fiona. He's like, Fiona, Susan, same thing. How is she?
So then I got a name for him as well. Yes.
It was literally only last year, after so many years, he actually called you by the end of last year. He called you by your real name. He says, "Oh, how's Fiona?" And I was like, "Who's Fiona?" Because I was so used to him saying Susan. So that really surprised me. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, Fiona, she's really good. She's good." But you actually remembered her name.
Yeah, so I've had it done to me, you guys. Don't think yeah, it's been done to me. Yeah.
No, speaking of him, actually, I need to reach out and see if he's okay. I haven't spoken to him for a while.
Okay.
For a little while. See what he's up to and that he's doing well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Right then, babe. So it's about that time.
It's about
where
that
we
time.
say goodbye.
Okay, you've got the I can't. Oh, okay, hold on. I do have
So
filters.
it's about that time
It's about that time
when
when
we
we bring in the filters.
we do the
And
filters.
oh, hold on, this one.
Oh,
That's big.
why was your head round like an English pound?
I don't know, it's made my head really big. I don't like that one. My head's big enough. I don't Okay, I don't want that one. Oh,
So this is filter time. It's the time we play with the filters because it's time for us to wind down because we've been talking for about 2 hours.
we've been talking for longer than 2 hours.
Let me do that again. 2
This filter never
2
works for me. Oh my gosh. Why have you
2 hours.
take off that filter, please? Oh, okay, I've got it too. So yeah,
Talking for 2
luckily, well, for you, luckily,
hours.
you're in a relationship, so if your partner seen you with this filter, it wouldn't put him off. But I'm
You know?
single, so
I need
I'm
to do this.
single, so anyone see me with this filter, maybe if I go back on dating apps, I should use this filter. What do you
Yeah,
think?
use this because then when they sue, they'll be like, "Oh my goodness, she's
Like
better
me
in
in all my
person."
glory. Like,
Yes, because
accept me in all my glory.
normally on date, it's the other way around. You see the beauty thing, and then when you come, you see this face like this.
I know,
So you
I
can
know,
put this on your profile. Yeah, a
I
facial
know.
beauty.
I think, yeah, I think this is gonna be. I'll literally set up a Bumble profile just so that I can
Go
put
like
up
this,
this
go like
picture. Look how thin my lips are. My lips are thin enough. My lips are thin enough, but look how it's making my lips really thin.
I know. Look.
My teeth look good though. Yeah, my
Yeah.
teeth are nice and bright.
So yeah, babes. Yeah.
And it does the complete opposite. Like my eyes are usually really small, but it makes my eyes really big. So I'm like, oh. So yeah, like they want to know if I really feeling them. I'm like, yeah. Look at them like this.
It's too
Massive.
much. I can't do it.
The first video call with a potential date, and I put on this filter. You still find me attractive, huh? They were like, okay, you're crazy. You're actually crazy.
Oh, but yeah.
But yeah, no, tonight's been cool.
Yeah, the talk has been lovely. Oh, my battery's low. 20%. What? 20%. But yes, this evening's talk and dating, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's been a nice conversation.
And I think we all agree that it comes down to the person that you're going on a date with.
Mm-hmm.
That it's
Yeah,
not
that was-
like the idea of a date is not a great idea. You know, it's just like, but it's the person that you're going on a date with
Yeah.
and how you both interact, because you don't know if it's going to be a bad idea until you really turn up, unless you've said, unless you know yourself, like, oh, you know what, that's not usually the thing that I would like to do.
Mm.
You know, like, say if it's like, oh, to go swimming or something like that, and you're like, oh, actually, or to go to the cinema, no, actually, I'd rather not do that, but you didn't speak up and say that. That would make a bad date. But that is one thing.
You only just mentioned going swimming. Can you remember that program? I think I seen one clip of an episode, the first date where they went to. Did they go to a jacuzzi?
Oh, that
You remember?
what's that program? Yeah, we were supposed to find out what was the
We
program
meant to find
called?
out what it was, and I can't remember.
Yeah, that ended up in a jacuzzi.
They went the first day on
He's
the.
like, welcome to my, was it to my yard?
Yeah, welcome to my yard. She's like, excuse me. Then they had to get undressed. Of course, you've got on your bather. She's got on a nice little swimsuit. And what does it say? Tarasi clots.
Clarty.
Tarasi cloty. Oh, what? Oh. That was a very bad first date. Very bad first date.
I think he was trying to be cool, and it was not working
She
out that
wasn't
way.
taking it, and then at the end he said she gets a yellow card. Like, where are you going with your cards? Like,
Yeah, because she was judging him on the way that he spoke.
yeah.
However, it's like she was being judgmental. However, putting myself in her shoes, the 5-minute clip that we saw, he said, and he didn't just say it, he sang it, Tarasi, Clarty, Clarty,
Yes. Yeah,
Clarty.
it did.
I don't
Dramatic art.
personally believe I would be able
I'm
to.
sorry.
You see, you've done it now.
I'm sorry.
I don't personally believe that I'd be able to go like sit there and take someone seriously if they continuously kept on
No.
singing Sarati Clarty Clarty
Yeah.
Clarty. No, it's not gonna happen.
No, that's not gonna happen. But
It was
yeah.
entertaining, it was funny, but to actually be her or to be there on that date. But that was about a reality TV show.
Yeah,
So
exactly. They're gonna edit the good bits, aren't they?
yeah, no, for sure. So but
Right then,
yeah,
babes. My batteries are low. Very low.
yes, I'm sure. Then my battery, yeah, it's still charging up. However,
So
yeah. What I would say as we're closing is I look forward to going on future dates. Or yeah,
yes.
future dates and meeting someone that I'm on the same level with and not having any more horror stories and actually meeting someone that wants to be in a relationship and rematch. So let's see.
Ashay, man. Ashay, you will meet that
Yeah, I'm
person. You will meet
shy.
that. He is there. You are here. You will meet. And I
Yeah.
also look forward to going on future dates.
Yeah, with your partner, your boo-boo.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's to the future. Here's my water. I'm cheering the future. Future of
Mine's empty, but
yeah.
cup, drink it up, sup, sup, sup. Here to the future. Cheers.
Cheers.
Benches.
Benches. No, benches. But yeah,
Okay,
tonight's talk
babes.
has been fun. Enjoy your sleep time. Good catching up with
Yes.
you. Love you
See,
lots.
I was gonna do it again and use my computer. It's my phone.
Oh, we won't. Oh, Donna, hey, baby girl. Yeah, next week, what we've started to do is we won't be doing like the last Monday of the month. So next week we won't be going live, but we'll be back again the first Monday of April.
Which is Easter time.
Yes.
And we have a good show. We have a show for you. It might be a couple of days early. I'm not sure. We need to discuss the day.
Yeah, we'll discuss the day. Or maybe we do the second, the idea that we're thinking, maybe we do it on the second one. Because the next one is the 4th of April.
Yeah, which is when we would have to do it. What we're thinking about, it would have to be then.
What, the
We won't
4th
be
of
able to do.
April?
Yeah, we won't be able to do it the week after.
Okay, because yeah,
What we
your
have
birthday is
planned.
on
Yeah.
Thursday.
What we're having planned, it would have to be around that weekend or that Monday. But yes.
Okay.
Yes, Donna, the time has flown when you came. I'm sure you came in early and you got in and I see what you did there. But it's been a good show, babes. I've laughed
Oh, the 4th
hard.
is a Sunday. Okay, then so it's the 5th of.
The
Oh
5th.
yeah, because your birthday's on the Thursday, so the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes. Easter
We'll put out the
time, we have a
do it.
special show for you guys. It's actually special for us, to be fair.
On
So because it's special for us, it'll be special for y'all. So yeah.
So yeah, sleep tight, my love. Sleep tight.
Yes,
And
I will
thank you
speak
for
to you
joining us.
soon. Thank you guys for
Yeah.
joining. Oh, and this will be posted on the tube of the U of the tube. Because we
Yeah,
have now a
we're
YouTube
setting up
page
a
for
YouTube and
sisters.
posting our videos to there. So we will be
Yes.
posting about that also.
Yes.
And
So
putting the videos up there.
yes, Donna, night me sweetness, night me sweet. Donna, you still drunk for your birthday? Me know so your birthday on Friday. You still lean up? You've recovered yet? Have you recovered?
I know. Have you recovered or are you still hungover?
You're still hanging over the
Be over.
hanging the over. You're still lean upon the treetop.
Yeah, she's still
Yes,
massive.
she's still much. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. Keep celebrating, babes. Keep celebrating. Me and this, keep celebrating, babes. Keep celebrating. You know what I mean? Second, but this is going to be my second, yeah, come to my second birthday in this quarantine lockdown
I
finale.
know, it's like we've been doing this for a year, innit? A year.
Yeah, man. But
A
anyway,
year.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Love and light, people. Sleep
Love and
tight. Have a
light,
blessed rest of
love,
the
peace,
week.
and hair grease. Cha-cha, mwah, mwah, mwah.
Bisous, bisous, bisous. Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.